fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
Guys, this is Carl, the Racerred channel. I was thinking a little bit about psychology, all these colors out here. And psychologically, different colors mean different things. They can create different emotions. Red being a color of action and a color of anger, heightened emotional response maybe. Whereas the lighter colors, like a light green, is a calming color. If you walk into the county courthouse, Ada County Courthouse, you'll see some light greens on the walls in the cell area, and that's because they're using psychology to kind of calm everybody down. In the same way, you can have somebody kind of release their ability to fight against you by asking them to take a seat. Once they sit down, you're really just asking them, hey, let's not fight, but sit down and chat. And color has a lot to do with these different things as well. But I always find it interesting that different colors mean something to us, and a lot of people are colorblind, so I'm assuming it wouldn't have quite the effect, but there's different shades, and usually even those who are colorblind can tell somewhat what colors are. Sometimes I've thought that people see colors differently than others. I mean, like every person individually sees colors differently than the next, but there's no true way of telling, I don't think, but I do think that we all see pretty much the same stuff. Otherwise, the psychology of colors wouldn't really work. A lot of that stuff is out in nature. I don't know where it came from or why it affects us that way. Animals, it's not like an animal walks out here in this green meadow and says, I think I'm gonna just chill out today. Nope, it doesn't work that way. In fact, with animals, it's even a weirder dynamic, because you see animals in the wild, what they do. I saw a fox. I was kind of explaining this just a little while ago to someone about this fox basically just toying with a chipmunk, and it was just messing with it, and it was like playing with its food, just torturing this poor little thing before it ate it. Eventually it saw me and it ran off with its food. But the point is, like, do you think that fox really knows that the chipmunk feels anything? Or is it practicing its skills for the next meal? I don't know. Because what confuses me is when I look at a dog and I see their emotions, you can see the emotion in a dog, and it's pretty evident that they do care about a lot of things. And a dog will cry over a lot of stuff. They'll actually cry. I had a friend who worked at a box store with me when my first job ever, and he had a couple dogs. He said one of them had passed away. The other one mourned for like a month. It was like crying real tears, like howling all night and like crying, and it had known that the other dog had passed away, and so it was really hard on the poor guy to hear his dog just mourning the other one. But I'm not sure if he ever got another dog. But so yeah, the dogs that we own are super emotional. They're super cognizant of the things around them and connected, not only to us, but to other animals, to other dogs. So to contrast that against what I've seen in the wild, a bear will just walk up to a baby deer or elk that's injured and just rip it apart feet first. I mean, it's just heartless, and you can tell it doesn't even care. It doesn't even think twice. Same with that fox that was messing with that little chipmunk, just messing with it, grabbing its feet, flinging it up in the air, and going over there, and then putting its nose right up to it, basically as if to say, like, try to move. The poor little chipmunk was trying to escape, but failed. It's a weird thing. Wild animals are not your friend at all, and they will absolutely eat you for dinner. And I think that's probably because of the nature of being in the wild and you having to survive. I wonder if people would be the same way. Probably wouldn't take much for us to start turning on each other and getting crazy. I mean, I'm looking at this recent COVID ordeal and how many people turned on each other and started getting crazy. Not a big fan of this real loose rock like this. Yeah, and I wonder if a dog, if you got it hungry enough, how it would behave too. I don't know if a dog would choose you over itself. I know I wouldn't choose a dog over myself. Almost went into the hole. This is where I'm definitely glad I chose my clear lenses as opposed to the tinted ones. So yeah, I know that people get close to animals, but I do think that all animals, even pets, are like one step away from wild. And in emergency situations where you gotta survive, that animal's gotta go. That is not like us. It's not us. Therefore, it shouldn't have rights anywhere close to ours. It's not us. I do think that pretty much any animal will turn on you if the situation is right. I mean, you could say all of that on humans as well, but we all know there's something sacred about a human life. We all know there's something particularly special about humans, and if you do take that away, then that's not right. I think that we can choose kindness just about through any scenario. I don't think any animal is going to choose kindness. I don't think animals are self-aware enough to do a lot of things, even be aware of their own mortality. Anyways, guys, just riding this trail back. Hopefully you're still with me. Haven't heard any beeping. GoPro only had 25% left, so I'm sure it's just about there. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next video, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night whenever I post this. Alright guys, peace.